Okay, Murgle, always a good dancer. I know that about you, Murgle. Oh, and heroic dancing from Grunson. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more Epic Tavern here in the Mulligan, and we're running out of a bunch of stuff here. We need a lot of things to be ordered here, so get an order for that. Get many orders for cheese bread. Of course, cheese bread. Why wouldn't we be ordering that? Get an order for the sparkling fairy water. It's made from real fairies. And naturally, the scorpion shots. That's probably our best seller. And yeah, some glowfish gumbo. Why not? That seems to be going over pretty well. That thing is super, super expensive, though. It's going to cost me 900 gold for all of this. House ale. Yep, sure. Absolutely. Get a couple of those in there. That should probably do it. I'll put in one for the barbecue rat. That seems to go over well as well. All right. All of that, in effect. We're not actually going to have a lot to sell today. Color for the walls. I'd love to. I don't actually think we can do that because that's coming soon. So even though we've unlocked it, it's not actually available yet, which is mildly fussy. I would have preferred not to have gone on that quest if I can't actually unlock that. But let's get some drinks served around here because we desperately need the money right now. Yeah, we're basically out of pretty much everything very, very early in the day. I've had to refuse a couple of people because they're asking for things that I don't have. So if you could just order things that are actually available, I would sincerely appreciate that. Zigzag, you can have something over there. You didn't really want that. Ah, Umog, you have a quest. Tell me more about it. Swamp Witch again. Right. Oh, it's this one. Okay, we may have flashed back in time just a smidge, because this is that Scooby-Doo one, Curse of the Swamp Witch. Yeah, we may have flashed back in time just a tiny smidge when I was exiting out of the last part of Epic Tavern, but I'm sure it's all going to be fine. And Branthorm has a level up, our new assassin. Well, you're awfully good at the assassinating, so we should probably keep that ticking up a little bit. I'm going to give you one in ranged weapons, because that comes up more often than I think. And yeah, we'll throw a couple of points into social. Spycraft, I don't know how often it's going to come up, but just in case, and locks and traps. Okay, lock all that in. See what I did there, Branthorm? Gurg, what do you want to tell me about? Pocket Mystery. 2 patrons. Oh, it's the wolves with the pockets thing. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. We may have just... Yeah, I'm out of stock. I'm totally out of stock on that. It's coming tomorrow. I think we've done just a tiny, tiny bit of time traveling. And Grunson wants to have a chat with me. Most slaves died on the first obstacle, the Bloody Wheel. Only Jared and I reached the midway point of the Razor Gauntlet. Yeah, Grunson, here's the problem. You were pretty much the first person I hired, you and Murgle. I have no idea what this story is about anymore. I really appreciate that you tell me a couple of sentences out of it every single day, but I've totally lost track of what you're trying to tell me. Orble, welcome to the Mulligan. What's your deal? You're a paladin. Oh, hi. We don't have one of them. You're quite good at combat. Social. Okay, a little tick of mind. All right, I'm not going to rule you out. I'm not going to say we're not going to do your thing. Umog, you'd also like to be welcomed. You're a weapon master. Unsurprisingly, you're very good at weapons. And you have a little tiny bit in survival. Okay, you're kind of another Bengar. You just basically hit things. You can shoot things too. You're certainly welcome. Everybody is welcome here. I'm actually going to call the day early, because we don't have anything to serve people. We're basically out of almost everything. So I'm going to do an early last call, and we'll just get a question. Well, I'd like to do the little Curse of the Swamp Witch one. That's level 7, though. That's higher than we can traditionally cope with, as is the direct approach. I'd love to be doing both of those. I'm just going to knock out these 2 up here. These 2 quick level 5s here. MacGuffin Hunt, we're going to look for an artifact and hopefully convince all of our party not to open it. And let's make sure that the exhaust for the ovens doesn't back up and burn the Mulligan down. So MacGuffin Hunt, they're both social, as usual. So Catris, you're going to be... Oh, you're cursed right now. I'm sure it'll be fine, Catris. I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine. And Flimflam, you can come along for that. And then let's bring a couple of noobs out for the XP, particularly Brantham and General. Let's get you guys in there. Okay, accept that, and then let's go to the Smell Something Burning, also social. So we'll take Ursel, our diplomat, who is in fact blessed. You're pretty much the exact opposite of Catrus right now. Durgrim, you basically can't communicate with humans, so probably not you. Murgle, yeah, in case we've got to burn anything to the ground, we should probably take that. And where's Bengar? I gotta take Bengar. Bengar cannot communicate with anyone either, but he hits people with a severed leg, and that's all I really need to know. And Elaine, let's bring you out for the XP too. How many people do I have left, by the way? How many people do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 3. So I could, theoretically, put out another party. It would only be a party of 3. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if it was kind of a low-level quest that I think we could probably handle. I didn't even see what we're doing first, but we're doing a thing first. Oh, it's the one with Bengar. That's all I need to know. And wouldn't you know it, the first challenge is combat. Oh, Bengar, would you like to hit somebody with your severed leg? Oh, Bengar. Did I serve you too much in the mulligan today? Okay, well, Elaine's got it. Elaine's got this under control. Murgle set fire to something, and Ursel tried to talk his way out of it, which didn't work out so well. Bengar dodges a punch, then breaks the man's jaw without spilling a drop of wine. Well, good effort, I guess, Bengar. I do kind of rely on you to punch people in the face. Bengar suddenly realizes he's been pickpocketed. Oh, Bengar, punch him in the face. There you go. Elaine, also do nothing at all. Thank you. Thank you, Elaine. I appreciate that. Murgle, could you please set fire to the situation? Thank you. And Ursel. Well done, Ursel. Bengar not only spots the thief, but turns around and pickpockets her right back. I'm sorry, Bengar would never manage that. Bengar can't walk down the street without bumping into something, I feel, and then hitting it with a severed leg. But, okay, the Weapon Master got his money back, plus some. We got a good chunk of XP for that, too. Great. They got you running errands in the bog now, a seedy-looking man says to Ursel as the party approaches the pipefitter shop. What's your next big quest, Laundry? What's your next big quest? Laundry? Okay, I get it now. That sentence, the comma. Okay, the bards will sing a right proper ditty about your crisp bed corners, I bet. Dump that dive bar and come see us at the Thieves' Den when you're ready for a real job. Well, no, we like the mulligan. The mulligan's just fine. Well, that was rude, Elaine says. I agree, Elaine. Well done, yes. Nice job defending the mulligan there. Says after the agent from the Thieves' Den departs, he has a point. The tavern keeper does make us do a lot of menial stuff. Okay, Ursel, you can go if you want to go. I'm not stopping you. I am, actually. I think it's my duty to eject you from the mulligan. Does picking up a couple of scraps of tin really require a diplomat, much less a hunter? Well, yeah, actually it does. It's a social quest, Ursel. It, in fact, does require a diplomat. Should we tell the tavern keeper about the Thieves' Den trying to hire us? I already know, Bengar. I already know. We probably should, unless you're considering the offer. Now, Elaine, you're not going to do well at this, but at least you've got a success. Bengar, you're just going to smack your head into the door, but you still got a success. Murgle, okay. Now, Ursel, you were asking if we needed a diplomat. This is, in fact, why you're here. And you failed. Thanks, Ursel. Okay. I see where we're going, Ursel. I can look for other people to hire if you're that unhappy about being at the mulligan. Heroes greet the pipefitter with a bottle of wine, which makes him immediately suspicious. After making them drink it first, he reluctantly pours himself a glass and then goes about fetching their supplies, unable to negotiate a discount. Thank you, Ursel. And we bump into the archery competition on the way back. Elaine, no surprise, nails that, as does Murgle, as does Ursel, because apparently Ursel can't do the things that I've asked him to do. He's just going to do the things that I don't care if he does. Group of neighborhood kids engage in a spirited game of hide-and-seek. Ursel insists the heroes pause their journey to take part. Really, Ursel? Really? Well, Elaine is well hidden. Or well-seeking, I don't know. Bengar, in fact, has managed to secrete himself somewhere. Murgle has burned down everything, and Ursel again fails. Ursel? I've got my eye on you. Ursel conceals himself in a pile of garbage, earning the win and a nasty case of fleas. Great. Well done, Ursel. Well, let's see if the other team can do any better here. It's not a very long walk. Hill is covered in strange markings. We've seen this one before. Not really the team for this, although Flimflam does a decent job there. Okay, well done Flimflam for most of that, and Branthorn actually pulled in an excellent on that. Tells the others how ancient orc tribes would carve images in the hills. Only the birds have seen their etchings in their entirety. I think we're already here. As they approach the home of dwarven archaeologist Throgar Brokenpick, the heroes hear a voice yelling from within, "No, you shut up. Get out of my head or I swear I'll cut you out." Oh good, a lunatic. I'll look forward to this. Okay, Branthorn, Zigzag, not so much. Okay, Catras? No. Right. Okay. Not a moment too soon, Throgar says, thrusting an intricately carved wooden box into Catras's hands. Now about my fee. Heroes pay up and head home with the lost MacGuffin of Bayor. Oh. Alright, well, we seem to have achieved it anyway. We probably didn't need to pay that much. Up ahead, oh, it's the axe-throwing competition. Okay, we've seen the axe-throwing competition many times before, and we've nailed it again. Branthorn delivers 3 consecutive bullseyes to take the top prize. Are we getting home? We are getting home. Now, all of my orders showed up. I'm just going to get a couple of things of the house wine. I think everything else is fine. You know what? I'll throw on another barbecue rat. That seems to do very, very well. Ah, who got a level up? General. Excellent. Well done, my land pirate. Now, what are you broadly... Yeah, you got a little bit of everything. Got a little bit of everything going on. So I'm going to keep you having a little bit of everything. We're just going to go right down the line here. A point in everything. You'll be broadly a little better than you were 5 seconds ago. And now that we actually have things to sell, the day's sales should go much better. Now, speaking of Bengar, Bengar's got a quest for us. Might both make us some gold. Mroggle Hunt. Okay. With a rival tavern, the Thieves' Den, trying to hire away our heroes, you can have Ursel at this point. And mocking them about being sent on errands, it's time for an epic adventure. Right? Everyone's spirits. Undermarket agent put out a bounty on the hobgoblin warlord Mroggle Globble 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 and provided a map to her lair. Level 6. Primarily combat. Bengar would be good at that. Bring in some other people to flesh out the team. Bengar, I like where you're going. I like the direction you're taking the mulligan right now. Oh, Grunson, is this more of your story? I don't know who you're talking about. Jared died on the final obstacle, the Fatal Narrows. I'm very, very sorry, but I don't even know what the issue was. Oh, Ursel, you've got a quest for me. Is this an apology? It's all in your head. Tormented screams echo through the heroes' minds, a regular occurrence since acquiring the lost MacGuffin. Time to get this thing to Ignatius. Ooh, that's a little high level there. We'll think about it. We also may just leave the box lying around the mulligan and make everyone insane. After everything that I'm serving them, I don't think anyone's going to notice. More, didn't we already welcome you to the mulligan? I swear I've seen you before. You've got a little combat and not bad on survival. You got ticks and other things too. Well, you're certainly welcome. That's totally fine. New patron question mark. What's your deal? I don't know much about you except your skills, so I actually know quite a bit about you. You've got some good starting stats there. We'll keep an eye on you to be certain. Well, we're done. Mulligan is done for the day. Let's head out, see what we're going to do tonight. Well, it's a little higher level than we're usually comfortable with, but I'm going to try this Mroggle Hunt thing. Oh, Bengar? Bengar, would you like to come out and hit things? Of course you would. Now, let's flesh out the team a little bit here. Make sure we're somewhat well-rounded. I'm going to reluctantly take Ursel, who is not my favorite right now, but does have a very good social skill. I should probably just bring Bartholomew, because he's such a great all-rounder. Yeah, bring Bart to this one. And then whom else? Catras, maybe? Flimflam? Bring Flimflam. Actually, what's my combat right now? Yeah, I've got some combat in this. Because Flimflam does not do so well at the hitting things. Bring Flimflam. Yeah, bring him in. Okay, now, what else are we going to do? What was unexpected gift? Presenting a scroll case, I was told to deliver this to the mulligan. Map of Valdridge with an X marked at the base. Oh, so it's like a treasure hunt. Okay. Nothing that will give me an upgrade to the mulligan. So let's go for unexpected gift. So survivally, take Grunson. Anyone else reasonably decent at that? Elaine, you've got some skill there. Let's take another heavy hitter up here, Murgle. And then let's back that up with, say, General for the XP, or Durgrim. Durgrim, you could actually use some XP. You were in the infirmary for a while, so you missed out on a bunch of stuff. Okay, let's head out. So we got the treasure hunt thing going first. A tad short on gold, the adventurers tried dancing. Ah, yes, it's the dancing thing again. Okay, Murgle, always a good dancer. I know that about you, Murgle. Oh, and heroic dancing from Grunson. Well done. And 25 gold. That ain't nothing. That'll buy a little barbecue rat. Oh, are we already here? The heroes arrive at Valdridge and begin searching around for distinctive-looking trees to dig near. Okay, good start from Durgrim there. Not expecting a lot from Murgle, but you pulled in that 1 point. Elaine, kind of hoping for you on this one. There we go. And Grunson also brings it on home. This is the one, Murgle declares confidently and begins digging at the base of a tree. Moments later, she pulls a small package from the soil containing an amulet bearing a single eyeball. Ooh, is that like a thing we could have? I'd like an amulet with a single eyeball. Who doesn't? Snow begins falling. We're fighting snow. We often fight weather in Epic Tavern. Weather is very challenging around here. Murgle sets up camp while collecting firewood. Murgle discovers an empty shack with a small hearth. Party stays there until the storm breaks, toasty in the enclosed warmth. Do we make it back without incident? We definitely do. Okay. Well, that was a nice and easy one. What did we get out of that? The ever-gazing, amulet. Oh, good, we'll look for that. I was hoping for some more stuff. And the other team is out, standing before a huge maze. Oh, right. Not exactly the team that I would want for this, although Oddjob pulls it off very, very nicely. Of course Bartholomew does an excellent, because Bartholomew is excellent. Even Ursel manages an excellent. You're trying to make up for yesterday, aren't you? You know I've got my eye on you. Wow, excellence across the board, even Bengar. And you are not known for your mind skill, Bengar. You're mostly known for hitting people with a severed leg. With some care and intelligence, the heroes find their way through the maze. Yes, they definitely did. On that, they definitely did. Okay, what do we got here? Bengar and Ursel have a difference of opinion regarding who should lead the party. Ursel. Okay, I can solve this one for you, Ursel. It's between Bengar and Ursel. Ursel failed miserably last night. Bengar has a severed leg. Who do you think wins, Bengar? Who do you think wins? Just take the leg, bash Ursel, conversation over, even though you kind of failed on that. Bengar lands a clean left hook, and you did beat him. Oh, okay. I was kidding, Bengar. You actually went ahead and punched Ursel. You know what? He probably deserved it. Heroes agree maybe it's best not to have a leader, and Ursel's taken some damage. Yeah, Bengar hit you. That's gonna take some damage. Heroes enter the cave system, and heavy iron bars immediately slam down behind them, trapping them within. A gaunt, beady-eyed man waves from beyond the bars. Nothing personal, but your boss is eating into my boss's profits. And ain't no one gets to do that. Give Plagon the Dreadworm our regards. Oops. Sorry, guys. Didn't see this one coming. Now, when he said Plagon the Dreadworm, he didn't mean the Plagon the Dreadworm, did he? Bartholomew says as they head deeper into the dungeon in search of an exit. It's just some other creature who also happened to be named Plagon the Dreadworm. I'm sure it is, Bart. I'm sure it is. Can I call you Bart? I feel I can. In a side room, the heroes find a fully decorated nursery. A crib carved from bone sits empty beneath a welcome home banner. A lone infant's shoe lies forgotten beneath a layer of dust. Oh, this is just getting dark. A berserk female ogre smashes through the tunnel wall, then snaps her head towards the heroes and screams, "Where did you take them?" I don't know, ma'am. I don't know. But Flimflam might know, and Bartholomew hasn't a clue. Ursel, thank you. You actually did what I needed you to do. This is why you're here. And Bengar totally knows where your kids are. He's right over there, Bartholomew says, pointing in a random direction. If you hurry, you can save him. The ogre rushes down the tunnel, and the heroes sprint away in the opposite direction. A crude sign pointing toward a narrow side tunnel reads, "Free treasure." Bengar, don't fall for this. Bengar, you've fallen for really easy ploys in the past, and I feel it's, no, you didn't fall for it this time. Bengar, you're becoming one of my favorites. No offense, Bartholomew, you're still my favorite. Man, does that actually work, Bartholomew says incredulously, then lunges to grab Ursel as he starts walking into the trap. Yeah, not solely surprised by that. When we get out of here, I'm going to murder that little rat-faced the slow way, Zigzag grumbles. Ursel nods, I hear you, but save some of that energy for the Dreadworm. A message written on a nearby wall in large, precise letters reads, "Do not touch chalice." Okay, let's touch the chalice. I feel we should touch it. Faded cave paintings show a great battle between elves and a horde of giant insects. Message written on a nearby wall in large, precise letters reads, riddle number 3, answer snowflake. Okay. Seriously, Bengar rants, what kind of lunatic just locks a bunch of people in a dungeon with a Dreadworm? Bartholomew wipes the sweat from his brow as the heat intensifies. We must be getting close. A wooden door ahead shatters with a thunderous crash as a skeletal minotaur bursts through. The 8-foot-tall creature turns its horned head and glares down the heroes with glowing red eyes. Uh-oh, Bengar says, readying his severed leg. You just don't get writing like that anymore. Uh-oh, Bengar says, readying his severed leg. Okay, Flim Flam, I expect nothing at all, but you still pulled through an excellent. Bart, this is your time to shine, man. There we go. Nicely done. Ursel, don't care. You failed anyway. Bengar. Oh, Bengar. Please hit this with a severed leg. Oh, Bengar. Oh, Bengar. I think you smashed right through him with your severed leg. Heroes fall back into a wider chamber where they can attack from all sides. Bengar taunts the Minotaur to draw its attention and runs around it in circles while the others attack relentlessly except Ursel, who did nothing at all. The undead critter eventually crumbles, and the weapon master drops to the ground, exhausted. You know what? You deserve it, man. You are totally getting a day off, except I can't really afford for you to take a day off. Angry voices echo through the tunnel, and a clash of steel is heard from up ahead. Rounding the corner, the heroes find 2 groups of goblins fighting over a large, iron-bound chest. Again, a fail from Ursel. Not cool, man, not cool. Bengar once again brings it home. Heroes watch impatiently while the goblins bludgeon one another, then swoop in and clean up the leftovers. No wonder they were fighting. Chest is loaded with gold coins. Well, 100. I don't know if I'd qualify that as loaded, per se. A faint moaning is heard from behind a nearby wall. As Ursel presses an ear to the wall to listen, a rotting hand smashes through inches from his head. Zombies. Well, Bengar's wielding a zombie. So this is awkward, I'm sure, for the zombies in particular. No need to worry, though, Bengar. Bartholomew has already solved this problem. Really? Ursel? A heroic? On melee combat? What is your deal? You are just back and forth lately. A few clean headshots return the zombies to their formerly dead state. Heroes continue on. The heroes choke on sulfuric fumes as they peer down into a wide cavern from a narrow ledge. Cave is split by an enormous natural formation growing down from the center of the roof. Strike that, it's actually the Dreadworm, sleeping bat style. Oh, super. Great. Look forward to that. Okay, good start there, Flim Flam. Well done. Bart, I really need you to pull this through. That was the exact opposite of pulling this through. Ursel? All right. Okay. This is why we work as a team, Ursel. Bengar, do whatever it is you feel you do around here. You're awesome anyway. Moving ever so slowly, they inch their way along the narrow ledge past the sleeping Dreadworm. The colossal creature shifts, stirring up a current of toxic fumes from the roiling pools below. Heroes struggle to avoid coughing as they move towards the exit. Oh, still more to do. Well, that wasn't so bad, Zigzag says as they exit the far side of the cavern, then immediately regrets his words as giant spiders drop down from the ceiling and attack. Yeah, that was a bad choice of words. Nice excellent there, though. All right, well done, Bartholomew. I think we just need one more success here. Again, Ursel, you're a diplomat, and you're excelling at melee combat today, and you're failing at the whole talking to people thing. Bengar. You know what? Bengar's probably exhausted. Bengar's been carrying this mission so far. Exhausted heroes hack and blast their way through the giant critters, finally clearing a path to the exit. When we get back to the tavern, I'm sleeping for a month, and they're all tired. You know what? I get it, guys. I get it. We're not even out of this yet. Heroes stagger out of the dungeon and discover the agent who set them up, sitting at a nearby campfire, enjoying a lovely meal. Yeah, let's end this right now. Bartholomew, oh god, they're all exhausted. Okay, there's one. Bengar, grab the leg. I really need you to do this, man. There you go. Heroes fall upon the agent, who confesses that the thieves' den put him up to it. An exhausted Bartholomew slashes the captive's throat. Ooh, dark, man. Pump the brakes on that. Could have just sent him off with a spanking. Wide open and wordlessly pops down onto the fireside log to finish the agent's meal. I mean, I get it, man, but jeez. A man sneaks into camp and slits Ursul's throat? Wait, what? Bartholomew wakes with a start and lunges for his sledgehammer of... Whoa! Wait. What? Okay. Is Ursul alive? Ursul is available to do a thing, I guess. Okay, everyone nailed it. Bartholomew quickly decapitates the murderer and staunches Ursul's bleeding with a healing spell. Oh yeah, I think you've actually got a medic skill, don't you? I don't know if that plays into anything that I just said, but pretty sure you do. Good thing I was here, wiping a bloody hand on the would-be killer's tunic. We should just go home. This mission is just getting weird. Party encounters a group of new adventurers. They ask for some advice on how to kill hellhounds. Well, apparently slit their throat, according to Bartholomew. So, yeah, this, and this. Decapitation usually works, Bartholomew chuckles. Yeah, I had issues about Murgle, Bart. Can I call you Bart? I feel I can. And now you're just, like, cutting people's throats and... Okay, Barbarian pats a young one on the back, and they run off. Okay, this mission got a little weird. Well, at least we're back. Okay, is anyone there actually injured? Yeah, Bengar and Ursul, well, actually, they're all tired. Now, this is not what I check you into, though. No. Additional facilities required. So it's not the infirmary and not the bathhouse for tiredness. I would assume, like, a bed would be an appropriate place to treat that. Let's get a couple of things ordered here. Scorpion shots, as usual. Everything else is actually pretty good. Just get another scorpion shot. We sell those things quite a bit. Okay, let's tentatively open the doors here. Because what I really want to look at is that new thing that we just got. Ah, yes, and somebody reminded me ages ago that Durgrim doesn't have a weapon. I don't have any very good weapons, Durgrim, but you can have just a generic hammer. I don't think I've got any armor that's... Oh, I do. I mean, I've just got the generic armor. No, it's not offering me any benefit. Durgrim may as well walk around naked. I do want to check the whole thing that we just got. So what was that? The ever-gazing amulet. Perception +4. Okay. Everyone else has got a thing. Everyone's got something. Is there anything that's not doing a heck of a lot? The rabbitkin pouch. And Bengar, you deserve something really good. So you can get off the rabbitkin pouch and get the ever-gazing amulet. Now you've got a little bit of perception. You're actually not even that terrible at mind skills. Huh. And that is probably an excellent place to call it on Epic Tavern for today. I see old Ursul has a level up there. We'll deal with that when we get back, and we'll see what else we're going to do around here. But we'll pick up some more Epic Tavern next time. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. Bugs are inherently stupid, and they get in places and they can't get out. You know what places they get in? Things that are wide open that don't have screens over them. It's a piece of mesh. We figured this out like 100 years ago. What is wrong with the British, the Irish? I'm just going to keep shooting Hildegard until she goes away, which is my response to most nuns, really. So now, the pit of death is carbon dioxide, polluted oxygen, polluted water, and urine. I've just made it just a little bit worse for everyone down here.